Hi guys, Kiana Hanna with United Legacy. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about what I do and how I run my business on my personal page and kind of how I balance that all out with my life page. So the bottom line is you want to paint the picture on your personal page of who you truly are in real life. I cannot tell you the amount of times I've met people that are very different than who they are in real life. So I don't want this to be anything other than who you are. Be the person that you are, be unapologetically you, and don't always think and worry about what other people are going to think of you. You're going to attract the right kind of people because they love you for who you are, and that's what's pretty darn cool. Okay, I have a lot of my most successful coaches were the silent followers, or the followers of people of me that they didn't really post a lot and they didn't really comment a lot, but they followed me, and then they found something that they related to, and then they became some of my most successful coaches. So people are always watching, just remember that. I find that the biggest problem people have is a combination of one or two things. Number one, they're over posting Beachbody, and they literally have scared every single person off. They're posting about it all the time. They're posting their links. They're posting, join me in this challenge group all the time. They're posting videos. They're posting, advertising things. They're posting their logo. They're posting all these different things all the time, and it's Beachbody, 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 Beachbody. I don't care who you are. If you're using your personal page to just post Beachbody, you are building this business in the wrong way. Your personal page should be about you. Should give a glimpse of people who you are and what you've been doing with your life and how, and just if they were sitting in the room with you, kind of your thoughts on life. I talk about my family. I like to talk about funny things. I do personal development anyhow, so I do share that kind of stuff. I do post videos, but not every single day. I talk about fitness and Beachbody, but not every single day. And I really believe that it's really, truly about a balance of being who you are and who you really want to be and how you want to build this business. One thing you need to remember is that Facebook really is strict. So if you start posting links all over your page and you start putting woo-foo forms all over your page and you start doing all these things, okay, where you're advertising your page and your logo, it looks like it's a business, Facebook will give you a warning and then they'll shut down your page. You cannot use, it's against Facebook policies to use your personal page to advertise a business. So you cannot use a logo as your profile picture. For example, you have to use something different than a logo. You have to use yourself. You have to use your family, or whatever it is that you want to paint the picture to people. Okay, so I'm going to screen share and show you a little bit about my page, I guess. So the last question I'm going to say before I start this is a lot of people, or the question I want to answer is a lot of people say, well, how do I know what to post on my like page and how do I know what to post in personal? A lot of it is similar for me. If I'm having a day where I'm posting a lot, I just tend to post on my like page more just because I don't like to oversaturate my personal page. I share a lot of things. I post very similar things. Sometimes it's a different picture, but it's similar things. So it's really just, it doesn't matter if you post the same things. I mean, it is who you are. And so don't worry about that. But I do tend to post my 3-day sneak peeks, my challenge groups, advertising, my clean eating groups on my like page because I can boost those posts. And then I do a lot of behind the scenes conversations on my regular page. Do I ever share that stuff on my page? Yes, maybe one time. During a high peak hour, like 6 o'clock at nighttime, but I don't do it a ton and I don't do it all the time. So as you can see, I'm a regular person. I don't have all the magic answers. I'm just a mom of 3 kids that really have been trying to make this business work and really just found the way that works best for me and it works best for my team. So you're going to find what works best for you. And it's a combination of using my personal page for Beachbody about 20% of the time, and for personal about 80% of the time. So I shared with you those rules. I don't want you to saturate your page fully Beachbody. If you do, you're going to scare people off. So you just have to be yourself. And you need to realize that your life, you are much more than Beachbody. Your life is much more than Beachbody. If all you think is important in your life is Beachbody, then there's going to be a problem. You're going to be like verbally diarrheaing all over people, and you're going to scare people off. So don't do that. Okay, so this is like a personal development thing that I did. I just share random tidbits of information that I'm thinking in my mind sometimes. I have coaches that tag me a lot because I have a big team. Sometimes I hide things because it kind of messes up the flow of what I want. It's not bad. It's just if I'm teaching my coaches how to do something, they might all use the same picture and tag me 10 times. I want to hide it so my page doesn't look kind of cluttered. This is something I don't normally do, but I did yesterday, and I just wanted to see how it worked. And I shared my story on my personal page. I haven't done that in a long time. I usually do it on my like page, and I got 123 likes. A lot of comments, a lot of positive feedback. So I'm going to go through those likes, and I'm going to build relationships with them where I'm going to comment and like on their stuff and just form those people. Okay, so I always try to talk about my family and shout out my husband because he's important to me. I like to paint the picture of relationships are important in my life. So some of the things I talk about are relationships through my team and my family and my coaches. I like to talk about my faith and I like to talk about fitness. I do like to talk about nutrition. I like to talk about my friendships, and that includes just kind of who I am, and I like with a little bit of a twist of funniness, I guess. And I do a lot of shout outs on my page, not every day, but I feel like shout outs, my coach told me yesterday she feels like recognition is the fourth vital behavior, which I think is pretty darn amazing. And I just like to give shout outs so people know, they see that your team is growing, your team is successful, get on this train because you want to be part of it. And that's really what I believe, is that you've got to do advertising for yourself in a little bit of a way, but in a way that you aren't just saying, look at me, I'm doing this and doing that. You're talking about people on your team and you're really shouting them out and giving them love. Okay. That was just a workout picture. I post a picture of my kids. A good example of something that I do often is if I find an article that I like, I will re-summarize the article, and then I will give the points and then do something like tag a friend that you feel needs inspiration in this. It was a really good speech that Denzel Washington gave this weekend. And so I just feel like it's just a balance of who I am. I'm not doing something Beachbody all the time. You probably haven't even seen the word Beachbody because I don't talk about it every single day. I do present the lifestyle of a healthy lifestyle, and I do want people to come to my page and be like, that girl. I want them the people that relate to me or my tribe, I want them to think that girl's cool. I want to hang out with her. I want to be part of her team. And that's the kind of people that I attract. I want people that love me for who I am, that know I am not perfect, and that I'm just trying to be the most healthiest that I can. Okay. And so these are the kind of things that I post on my page. This is the nap time Costco run. I wasn't even going to post about this, but I got one of my highest likes of the week, which was talking about like, mark this day down in history. My day was clean. My house was clean. People comment in my videos that they relate to me because my house is not the cleanest. Some of you may find that appalling, but for me, I don't have it all together. I am somewhat unorganized. I don't have all the time in the world to clean my house, but I try to keep it real and I try to share that with people. And so I just share a little bit of who I am and kind of things that I've been working in my life. And that's really what works for me in this business. And that's really all I want you to do and think about. Would you come to your page and think, I want to join this person? Is it only Beachbody, 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 or is it a balance? If you want to post 3 times a day on your personal page, make it one motivational, one fitness and health related, and then something personal about your life. Nothing Beachbody that you did for that day, or just something that people get to know you every single day, something different. People know me, and my followers know me, that I wear socks to bed. I love Oreo cookie ice cream. I love Sour Patch Kids. I love movies. I watch a ton of movies. What else? I love HGTV. I talk about the things. I share that with my followers. And so they feel like they're sitting in the room with me and they kind of have a glimpse of who I am. Does that make sense? I also do these questions I ask a lot of times. They get a lot of responses. So start doing that. Make a question up and just ask them. People like to talk about themselves. Remember, be interested in other people, not just interested in yourself. Okay? That's not what this life is about. All right? And I hope that it's given you an indication of who I am and what I do. And helps you build your business in the most successful way that you can, but in a balance, because we need to create balance. We don't want to show people that in order to build this business, we have to post every single day, 10 times a day, and it has to all be about Beachbody, and we're going to be these annoying people. If you don't want to be that annoying coach, don't be it. Okay? Go to the people's pages that you like, or that you respect, and that you want to build your business like that, and start creating your business around that type of what are you doing? Around that type of philosophy. Okay? You guys have an awesome night, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for listening. Now I don't know which one to do, because okay, I have to do this other video. Okay. Okay, you need to go. I have to make 2 more videos.